Welcome back to Jessica Lynn Original Studios. Today I'm excited to take you on one of the most magical and unique experiences in the Wisconsin Dells. It's the Aquavia Lumina. Imagine walking through a canyon at night, surrounded by glowing lights, projections, music, storytelling that completely immerses you into another world. It isn't just a walk, it's a sensory journey through nature with light and sound, and I'm going to tell you it leaves you in complete awe. When you first walk in, they have a really nice gift store where you can go ahead and purchase tickets or merchandise for the event itself. The other options, you can purchase tickets online. I highly suggest it, especially if you want to try and get one of the earlier sessions. They do let groups of people based on time through this beautiful walk. And I'm going to tell you that if you have littles, I would probably encourage you to say maybe like 8 and up. We spent about an hour and a half there, and we really tried to make the most of it. So there was beverages and light snacks. They had campfires you could go and enjoy, and then you actually took the walk. Now, I am going to tell you there are some steep hills and uneven gravel terrain, so be prepared for that. Definitely wear good walking shoes and take your time. What we found is by taking our time, by slowing down, we were able to connect not only with the experience, but together as a family. Couple of quick tips before we get into it. Be sure to get your tickets in advance. Plan for anywhere between 45 to an hour and a half. They don't really push you through, so you can stay longer and enjoy. If you visit in the summer, be sure to bring bug spray. Trust me on this one. In the winter, the bare trees, they had a very different but equally magical atmosphere. It was like two different experiences. It was just, it's stunning. I can't tell you. That's my word for this. It's stunning. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'm not going to show you everything because I think you really need to experience this in person. And even if you see some of these amazingly mystical and magical moments, they are even more stunning in person. Again, the soundtrack right here is so loud and powerful, and it's just right there. We have some of the most beautiful pictures of my family. So definitely take the moments to have those. So the way this is it's basically you're following a deer on a mystical journey to discover the source. A legendary spring said to hold magic water, and along the way the forest comes alive with light shows, illusions, projections, and a stunning soundtrack. Every turn has new surprises, and honestly, it will overwhelm your senses in the best way possible. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, I just want to remind you, this really is for families, but I'll be real, kids under 8 may not fully get the immersive storytelling aspect. Littles can enjoy the lights and the music, but I feel like the older kids and adults will really connect on a much deeper level. My personal favorite part was experiencing this together as a family and seeing how each of us reacted different. My oldest, there's a moment I'll show in a few minutes where she was so overwhelmed with how beautiful it was that she sort of stood and hugged my husband, and it was just pure magic. Be sure to comment, and you might also be featured here on one of our next videos. Thank you, Grace. So the true question is Aquavia Lumina truly worth it? For us, I'm going to tell you yes. We paid for our own tickets both times, and it was worth every penny. The way that the music, the lights, the nature all came together is simply unforgettable. But don't take my word for it. If you allow yourself to slow down, really breathe it in, and let the experience wash over you, it can be really moving. If you're visiting the Wisconsin Dells and want something beyond water parks or attractions, the Aquavia Lumina is really a must-do. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining us on this journey tonight. If you love this video, be sure to hit subscribe, give it a like, and drop a comment down below if you plan to go or have been here. I do have over 100 Wisconsin Dells videos up for you to watch, so please take a look at those. And until next time, stay cozy, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.